and I'm sitting in front of a fan.
W6BBS 72.
Kilo Golf 6, Charlie Echo Fox.
Good evening, Frank.
WB6 JMT.
You got one or more?
Able 6 sugar.
K6BBG.
I got him.
No, it's 971.
Yep, that's me.
Say it again.
Hi, Dave.
Why, hello.
Okay, the next one is Daryl, KG6, Charlie Echo Fox.
Good evening to you and your lovely assistant.
Yeah, give me your number, Daryl.
982. You usually remember.
I remember, but I wanted Judy to hear it from your lips.
Okay, all right, Judy. It's 982.
She's got it now. She's got your number, buddy.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, okay, so we got three of them. Oh, and we got Dane in here. Good evening to Dane. Dane is WB6JMP.
Able 6 sugar.
And good evening to you, Bill. And Judy's just about ready to write you in. Bill, that just check you as Alpha 6 Sugar, AA6S. Give Judy your number, Bill.
800 Judy, 800. Over.
Yeah, she's getting to the point where she's starting to remember these numbers now. Getting as bad as me. Good evening to you. Hopefully you're well and not too warm down there.
It's not too cool. Not warm, not hot in the house, but outside is pretty miserable. I'm sitting here watching the screen on this digital bullcrap, and I'm still not sure how to get it to come back to somebody. I can call CQ and they can answer me, but I've tried double-clicking on these guys calling CQ, and that don't work. So I got to get somebody over here is a lot smarter than I am, Mikey. K6MYC, AA6S.
Wait, are you about FT8?
Yeah, Roger. I'm looking at the screen. AA6I, K6ML, and I don't know. Got to get close up to see it. 10-0, something or other. AAC7, K5, K9, TAZ, W1RH, and 6 meters is open, I guess. I'm not even pointed in that direction because the 6-meter beams are on the same end tower as the 2-meter one, so I'm broadside to them, but they're still coming in. Go ahead.
Okay. And you say you're calling CQ on FT8, but nobody's answering?
No, I don't know how to answer. I tried double-clicking on somebody that's calling CQ, and it doesn't go into sequence, so I'm not sure. There's a station there. Man, this thing's S9 plus, and I'm not even pointed towards the east. NT4 and where the heck that is. Anyway, back to you, Mike. Go ahead.
Well, when Aaron gets on here, he can tell you how to respond to somebody. So somebody called you after you called CQ, but you didn't know how to come back to them?
No, it automatically answers if they call me. That's no problem. If I call CQ and they come back, it answers and says Roger and gives a signal report. But I mean, on the left screen, when somebody's calling CQ, I tried double-clicking on them and it didn't transmit back to them. So I don't know what's going on. Go ahead.
Okay, so you need to tell You need to know how to tell your program to call the station that you're clicking on or that you want to call. Aaron can probably help you with that. Aaron, are you here?
No, I asked him. He said double click on it. I tried that tonight and it didn't work. So got to get my mentor over here, I guess, when he gets time to look at it and see what the heck is going on. I mean, the thing works. He set it up for me, but he's been too busy to even try to get his working so he can figure out how to get the thing to log. I mean, it works. I can work stations, but I don't have a logging program going yet. Go ahead. Wait a second here. Somebody, I guess it is transmitting automatically. Somebody came back to me. A6S KB6WFC. I guess it is working.
Okay.
I didn't even know I was transmitting. I don't have the transmitter enabled. Maybe somebody's just trying to call me. Saw it on here. I'll re-enable the transmitter and I just went into operate and I'm putting out almost 700 watts, so that ought to do something. I didn't have the amp on before, so we'll see what happens. See you. I'll stand by here, Mikey. A6S.
Okay, very good. Somebody will be on here in a minute that can work that out for you.
Yeah, I just worked a KB6WFC on the thing, whoever that is.
KB6 Whiskey Foxtrot Charlie is a Bozo member. That's Mike. His Bozo number 775.
Where's he located?
Oh, he's in Daly City.
Okay. Well, I just linked up with him. I guess 700 watts into your two antennas you got pointed in that direction made a difference.
Yeah, you might have worked him on short skip with that distance between you, but more than likely it was just good tropo.
It's just ground wave into the Bay Area. I have no trouble getting into there. It gets into there. I just got a Roger from him. That stuff's working okay. Getting the amp on makes a difference.
Yeah, that must be it. Alrighty, let's see. We've got Dane. Dane, let me shoot at you. We'll go backwards around the loop here and see how everybody's doing. Dane, how are you doing tonight? Well, maybe Dane went off to get something to eat there. How about you, Frank? By the way, I got the hose all run, and the second a pair of 100s got me all the way to the pine tree. I'm right at the pine tree, just above the big oak. What's the matter?
His eye.
Yeah, well, I told you at dinner. I'll tell you again. Well, tell Judy how your eye is doing and what you're doing for it.
Okay, well, we just had a power glitch that about took everything out. The lights went completely out. I guess the radio's back on.
In the pockets and the corners of my eyes and whatnot. But anyways, I've got that, and I've been laying on the couch all afternoon, trying not to move my eyes around, kind of dozing off and on. I feel about the same, but at least...
Oh, the amp survived. It was transmitting when this happened.
It's not in a lot of...
Bill, you're talking over people.
It's itchy.
Picking up the wrong mic, Bill.
No, I just said we had a power glitch and shut everything down.
And so I did just take it easy. But then I got out here. This shack's got to be 110, 115 degrees in here, and I'm just pouring sweat. And just after waiting since the beginning of the net, so I'm just checking in and out. And I'm going to get back in where it's cool before I start sweating all of my eyes. Thanks for asking, Judy, but everything's going to be fine. It's just going to take a couple of days. The doctor said, and Mikey's heard about this before. You scratch your eyes, they cure up pretty fast. K6MYC in the net, W6BBS 72.
Okay, you do rest easy, and Mike just did tell me during dinner about an hour ago, so I'm sorry I forgot. But I heard your voice and just wanted to hear you say it, I guess. Anyway, you take care. See you soon.
All right, good night, and thanks for helping my buddy there with the net. Back to you, Mike.
Okay, by the way, I was just going to tell you before you get out of the hot shack, I got the 200 feet online, and it took me to the pine tree. I turned the pressure on, and I used the one good fitting that we had. Then I used the other fitting that was the one that had to go inside the tubes. And even though it had the right little rings on it and everything, it blew apart as soon as I put pressure on that line. So I've got when I'm in town tomorrow, we'll pick up a half a dozen of the couplings for 5/8, and we'll be in good shape. Everything else seemed to work fine. It's delivering 7 or 8 gallons a minute of water at least. It's pouring out of there with great pressure. Over.
Yep, roger that. Okay, very good. I'm gonna play it by ear, see how I feel in the morning. See, I canceled that job, obviously, that I had for tomorrow, and so I will let you know sometime in the morning whether I'm in good enough shape to drive down there, or whether you won't see me till Saturday. Over.
Well, you could. There's not much you can do. You could probably patch that coupling with a hose clamp. I just didn't take the time to do it, but it's all done. Everything's plumbed except for putting a post in the ground and finishing up the spigot. But it's right where we want to put the post in the ground. It came out just maybe 3 feet short of the biggest of the oak trees that we're trying to regurgitate there. So it's in a perfect location, sort of centered between all the trees that we want to feed. When I go back, what I'm going to do is put drip lines on all the little oaks all the way up the fence line. There's only 3 or 4 of them, but I want to get drip lines on those. But I don't think you should plan. I won't be here because we're going to be in town all day with doctor stuff. So unless you want to come down and work on that stuff, but I think you should just stay home and rest the eye, and then same on Friday, and then we'll see you Saturday, and you'll be in good shape. Over.
Yeah, Roger. And as soon as you started talking, I remembered that you had told me you weren't going to be there and that I intended to not be there anyways. It just, if I'm not on duty, I feel like I should be. Hi. Okay, yeah, I'll just stay at home. I'll rest, get the eye cured up, and be ready to roll. Catch you later. Good night, everybody. W6BBS.
Okay, and by the way, what I did, because I can see how you got into trouble with your eyes trying to get on that bank and put that line along there. So what I did is I raked it out from the point where you had the spigot. I went forward all the way to the pine tree, and I raked it all down, and then I didn't have any trouble attaching the drip line. And then I went and I attached the drip line all the way down and terminated it. So that's all done. I don't think there's anything to do except add some drip line now, and we got drip line, and I got most of the fittings we need and stuff. So we'll get after that Saturday. No, I'll be working on it Friday as well. It was warm out there. Ho, ho, ho. All right, see you later. W6BBS, K6MYC, Bozo Net.
Yeah, one request, if a check shows up there on the kitchen table, let me know. Other than that, have a good evening, Mike. W6BBS.
I don't think it got here today, but I'll ask, and I don't know. Is Matt going to leave for the weekend? He's going down south. Did he say?
No, he didn't say.
Okay. I think he's not going to be back here Friday. So if it isn't here tonight, you'll have to wait till Monday.
All righty, very good. Find out if it's available. Let's see, I'm confused here. Tomorrow's Thursday, so yeah, if he doesn't bring it, I can go down Friday afternoon after I have my other appointment and go pick it up at the plant if I have to.
I'm sure. Well, he'll be home tomorrow night anyway, so I'll go. I'll make sure he knows that if the check's ready, he should bring it back. Very good. I was thinking one day ahead here. Sounds good, Frank. See you later. Go rest your eye. K6MYC in the Bozo Net.
Good night. W6BBS.
Okay, Bill had a big power glitch right in the middle of that and apparently lost the frequency, lost the receiver, and was talking over or with you, but I copied all of you were saying. Bill, did you get your receive working right again? AA6 Sugar, K6MYC. he's maybe off again. Okay, let's see. Do we have anybody else? So far we have 4 people from Course Gold. Is there any other check-ins in the San Joaquin Valley? I am beamed toward Lake Isabella, looking for N6SWR or KB6RQU.
How about KC5DTU 712?
You're listening.
Okay, nice double. We got you both. Write down N6SWR 247. That's Ben in Bakersfield. Good evening, Ben. Hang on a second. We also had Kerry pop in. KC5DTU. So KC5DTU 712 is Kerry's number. And back to you, Kerry, and then we'll get it down to Ben in Bakersfield there. Go ahead, Kerry.
KM6SRR. Oh, Roger. Okay, heard Rob come in there. Hello, Rob. I'm going to do a quickie and be looking to hear from you tomorrow, so I'm going to run out and finish some chores here. So real quick, in and out, KC5DTU.
No problem. We got you checked in, and we'll give you a call. We'll try to keep you updated. Timing is going to be a little weird. I won't know because I got so many pending medical things. I've got 3 medical things in a row, and we'll see how that goes. And then after that, we can get together. After that, it's just shopping and other things. That's flexible. Thanks, Kerry. Good evening to you. KC5DTU, South Clovis, K6MYC.
KK6ZKE.
Yeah, and good evening to you, Terry. KK6 Zulu K Kilo Echo, KK6ZKE, and that's 704. Take one, Terry, and then we'll get it up to Rob.
Yeah, not much going on here. Just staying out of the heat and listening to the air conditioners run.
Yeah, well, we got all our swamp coolers working, and the house is pretty reasonable. We're holding about 80 or a little bit less. We can't pull it down below 80. The swamp cooler shut off at 80. I don't care if the house is 79. We would maybe like it a little cooler, but it's not bad to keep it that way. We'll see. I have to watch it with respect to battery usage. So I have to check my charge tonight and see if how much charge I'm getting with all the other stuff in the house running. And then we'll decide whether we want to run the air conditioning harder or the swamp coolers harder. We can pull the house down to 78 quite easily, even though it's 100 outside. Anyway, good evening to you. Good signal. As always, Terry, thanks very much for your real reliable and consistent check-ins here. Rob, over to you quickly. I don't know if I don't have one more maybe in here. And I got to get it down to Ben. Why don't you take it, Rob, and you shoot it down to Ben, over.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. How you doing, Ben? N6SWR, KM6SR. Go ahead.
Hey, Roger. I'm doing very good, Rob. A little warm down here today, but we're surviving.
Roger. I think I've got about 87 in the shack tonight. It's haven't turned the air conditioners on. I got to service them first, over.
I would have turned them on before I turned my radio on here in town. It was 104 or 5, something like that today down here.
Roger on that. Yep. Drink lots of fluids there, over.
That's not a problem. Thank you much, though. You guys have a great evening. Everybody's loud and clear tonight.
Okay. Should we look for you tomorrow night? We can have Bill AA6 Sugar look for you on 432 tomorrow night, and hopefully I can even hear you, over.
Roger. I'm not sure I'll be available. I'll text Rob in the afternoon if I'm going to be available, or maybe you can get a message or a text to you.
Okay, you're going to text Rob, ROB, KM6SRR?
That's a Roger.
Okay, Rob, then you can let us know if he's going to be down there on 432.
Roger.
All righty. Very good. Thank you, Ben. Good to hear you. Good, strong signal here. You got, once you moved that antenna the last time, you've been very consistent up here. Let's see if we got Rick in here. KB6RQU, Lake Isabella. Are you there, Rick? no Rick again. Boy, he's in and out, isn't he, Rob? He's inconsistent all of a sudden. I guess he's having some trouble there. I wish we knew what it was.
Well, we just have to hope for the best for him and get him when he can come in here, I guess. You said you had 4 people on from Course Cold. Who would that be?
Well, you're the 5th. We started off with Dave, K6VBG. The next one was Frank, and then Daryl, and then Dane. Over.
Okay, Roger, got it.
Okay. I haven't heard Aaron here tonight. Didn't Aaron say something about being late tonight or something? He's got the live stream going, I think.
Yeah, he said he's going to check in later when he puts the kids down. KJ6TYO 1009.
Okay, hi, Ron. KJ6TYO. And his number's 1009. That's Ron. Go ahead, Ron. How are you doing? How's the chicken hauling business?
Well, it's hot out there, and they are really smelling right, so, yeah, anyway. Yeah, just hot out here. Both garage doors are open and got the fan on. So, anyway, I'll let you get going there. I have to run the 10-meter net tonight, so I got to get all queued up for that and get the right thing on the computer so I could put the X's in the squares. So, thanks, Mike, and thank you, Judy, for helping Mike out. KJ6TYO.
226 is here.
Okay, and there's 226. Good evening, Ken. That's WA6OIB. She'll be putting your call and your numbers together pretty quickly, Ken. She's catching on pretty quick here. Not asking me very many questions these days. And it always helps when you guys give your call and your grids and your Bozo number. That gives Judy a chance to write them in and make a mental memory of it. Thanks, Ken. Good evening. And take one, K6MYC.
Yeah, K6MYC and the gang, WA6OIB. Well, you haven't given me a chance to say anything yet. I get the 226 in there to get my foot in the door, and then you got to give me a chance to say my call. So, all right. Well, I'm going to be moving over the 10-meter net too. So, see you when I get back. WA6OIB.
Yeah, well, we're going to try to get in and out of here quick tonight, so I'm not going to dilly-dally around with the net. We're going to get out of here. It's in the barn. We're pushing 100 here. All right, 7-3 for now, Ken. Who have I forgotten to get to? We got Ron there, and he's taken care of. Let's see, who hasn't had a... Who?
Did Rob, Ben, and Ken.
Yeah, we got them all. And they all had something to say and said it. So we're looking for any new check-ins or any more check-ins from the San Joaquin Valley or any place that can hear my voice. This is Kilowatt 6 Mike Yankee Charlie, Bozo Net. I'm in Central California, north of Fresno, Delta Mike 07.
Yeah, good evening. N6BYH, Bozo 195.
Yeah, okay. A little funny audio there tonight. Maybe a little RF in the shack or something. N6 Bravo Yankee Hotel, Judy, 195. And good evening, Mike. Yeah, so let me have another listen to that audio and see if it's going to clear up for us. Over.
Yeah, I had another radio turned up a little bit off frequency, so that may have been what it was. I did get that contact cleaned on that KLM 140, and it seems to be okay now.
Yeah, no, that worked fine. I heard you when you came back after you cleaned the contact, and that was the issue. Was that a white Guardian relay, like I said, or was it something else?
No, that's exactly what it was. The plastic cover pulled right off, and the contacts were easy to get to with a little burnishing tool that I have. So that's all it needed.
Yeah, good. I'm glad that my instructions were adequate for you there. I could remember that relay. You know, those relays, when we started to install them, were about $2 a piece. And by the time we got done at KLM, even in those days, back in the 80s, the price went to $32 a piece. because they found out that they're really good RF relays, and they they figured they could charge them, and they hold a lot of power, so they got used in the broadband switching filter units of the HF amps a lot. So you find a lot of them in those applications. Over.
Yeah, it's funny how the prices go up when they figure out that their product's good and there's the demand for it. Well, that's capitalism for you. All right, back to net. Thank you, Mike, and I look forward to seeing you here tomorrow night and over the weekend in contest. N6B1.
Yeah, no, the audio is not clean, Mike, so be advised. It should be better for you. You always have good, sharp, crisp, clean audio, and whatever this rig is doing, it isn't clean and it's not sharp. It's going to be okay in the contest if that's the best you can do, but it could be better. Over.
Well, that's interesting. Let me see here. Yeah, it's making full power. It's not hiccuping or anything. I see what my current looks like. Pulling about 30 amps or so. It's not coming up every time is what's happening too. All right, well, I guess you need to look at it a little more. And 61.
You're all bunched up. That's what it sounds like to me.
Did you get that comment, Mike?
Negative. Power's gone.
Mike, the relay has gone flaky on you now. Turn the amp off, bypass the amp, and then talk to me. Over.
Yeah, same thing as last time. Well, it worked for about 10 transmissions or so. Guess I'll have to dig into it a little deeper.
Yeah, well, if you're barefoot now, it's still a little rough on the audio. The audio is probably not different from what we were hearing. It's just bigger with the amplifier on, and it's more obvious that it's not right. So hopefully you can get her fixed there. I may be able to scrounge around and find one of those Guardian relays here. They are available. I think you can get them from a couple of sources, but they aren't. They're pretty dear. Over.
Yeah, they're beefy, and I don't know. This amp's probably from the mid '80s or late '80s or so, I would guess. So, being used intermittently like it is, it's surprising that it went this long.
Well, the amp's worth saving. I think you might get in there and maybe tweak the springs. If you look at the way the relay contacts touch, you might be able to increase the pressure on the keyed side. So when you key it up, maybe you can increase the pressure a little bit by bowing those relay contact arms. They're about quarter-inch wide straps of springy brass or something, and you might be able to make a tighter connection there, Mike. Over.
Okay, yeah, I can try that. I will rip it apart here tonight while you guys are talking, and I'll let you know if I make any progress on it before net's over. Did you go to Atascadero yet? Did you hear from those guys?
No, we're going to go over there right now.
Alrighty. I'll move up. Ron and Eric move up to 2.5 after they check in with you, so I usually go up and talk with them. And 60 lunch.
Alrighty, very good. Thanks for checking in here. Let's see. Anybody else? We're looking for more check-ins. We're just about ready to go to Atascadero, okay? 6MYC, Bozo Net, 2 meters. Okay, Atascadero, here we come. Okay, W6QUI. Sometimes he doesn't make it on Wednesdays. I think he said he might not be here, but we'll see. W6QUI or KM6EIV.
November 6th, Echo India Victor, Eric here. How are you, sir?
Somebody was in there, but you're very, very weak. Try it again. Give us your Bozo number and your call, and then we'll know who you are. Go ahead.
This is Kilo November 6th, Echo India Victor, Eric, Bozo number 1044, over.
Perfect copy that time, Eric. The first time, apparently, the relay in the amp did not key up or something because you were very light, but that time you were bodacious 5 and 9. That's KM6, Kilo November 6, Echo India Victor. And his name is
Say it once.
KM6EIV. Yeah, and he's 1044. And that's Eric. Okay, Eric, good signal though. Have you heard Ron tonight?
No, he well, actually, he told me to check him in, so please check him in. He is 1055.
We know what his number is, thanks. So we'll check in, Ron, as soon as Judy gets ready. You ready for the next one?
Yes.
And W6QUI. W6QUI 1055. And that would be Ron. Okay, thank you, Eric. Boy, I bet you it's probably not as hot over there as it is here. We're pushing 105 over.
Yeah, we got up to 100 here, but that was it. It cooled down a lot. Up here at Ron's, I'm in a t-shirt, and I wish I was, and I wish I had a hoodie on. It's a little cold up here. Hey, could I try you without the amplifier, please?
Yeah, you can drop the amp, but you could also get on frequency. You're about 20 to 30 cycles low in frequency. If you could come up and match my audio, that would be helpful, over.
All right, how's that? Is that better?
No, I didn't hear any change.
20 or 30, how about this? Is this better here?
Oh, that's getting worse.
Okay, how about this? I'm coming up. How's that?
Yeah, that's pretty much Eric on the other end now, over.
Okay, all right. I'll lock that in. Yeah, so let me try going barefoot here, okay?
You're going to put the amp on or turn it off?
Turn it off.
Go ahead.
This is KM6EIV. The amp is off. How do I sound?
Well, you're still Q5. It's weaker, of course, but very Q5 still. But it certainly is better with the amp on, over.
Okay. You say I'm about 20 or 30 cycles off of you. And that's surprising, because I know you guys are with the, whatever you would call the GPS locks, but most of the time I talk to you with it down a little bit, not up.
Well, if you don't have a radio that's locked in the temperature ranges that we're in, you could easily drift 40 to 100 cycles easily on any of the older radios, over.
Okay. Hey, Mike, is there any chance that I could phone you and talk to you about, like tropo ducting and how I might be able to do it over here on the coast?
Sure, you can do that.
Okay, I'd like to do that if you wouldn't mind. I'd like to know more about it. So I'd like to try it.
Do you have my phone number?
I do not.
Oh, well, let me give you that. What I want you to do is call me at night on the home phone after the net, because I'm always up for quite a while after the net. And that's a better time for me. So the phone number at home on the home number is 559-822-6202.
Okay, 559-822-6202. And is that after 9 o'clock? Is that correct? Is that about the time the net ends?
Well, whenever you hear me finish the net here, are you watching the live stream?
No, I'm not.
Yeah, well, give it to 9:30. We're usually pretty done by 9:30. I hope to be out of here long before that tonight because it's so hot, but sometimes the 2-meter net runs to 9:30 or so.
Okay, cool. I'll do that. Thank you so much.
Now, if I don't answer, it means I haven't got in from the barn. I don't have that phone number in the barn here.
Understood. Okay. Yeah, I won't bother you while you're on the net.
I'll give you my cell also as a backup, but I like the speaker phone and the home phone better than my cell. The cell number is the same area code, 559-994-5105.
Okay, 559-994-5105.
USL.
Thank you, sir.
Alrighty, take care. We'll see you maybe later tonight or tomorrow or what. I'll be in town tomorrow. Probably not a good day to call me tomorrow. Either do it tonight or tomorrow night after this 432 net. Over.
There's a 432 net tonight?
No, tomorrow night after the 432 net.
Okay, yeah. All right. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, the 432 net is quicker. We're usually done by about 8:30, so 8:30, 8:45 should be fine. Over.
Okay. Roger that. I got that. I'll do that then.
And the 432 net is in the house, so the home phone rings right next to me, so we can deal with it even if you call a little bit earlier. 73. KN6EIV. Anybody else that's in hearing my voice, please check into the 2-meter Bozo Net, K6MYC. Okay, nothing heard. I'm going to go up to Santa Cruz. Good evening, Eric.
73, Mike. Thank you. KN6EIV, clear.
If I'll hear you, Scott, but if you're in the room there, in your hospital room, or maybe you're home by now, KN6, WA6LIE, WA6LIE, Monterey Remote Base, K6MYC, over.
K6MYC, very good evening to you, Mike, WA6LIE, still in the hospital. I might be viewed for you tomorrow. Going to physical therapy and be there for a week or two, so we'll see how it goes, but it's sounding good tonight. How copy over?
A little rough copy. I know you're still in the hospital, but I missed what you said right after you said you were still in the hospital.
Two more.
What's that?
A week or two more.
Oh, yeah, a week or two more. Judy heard you better than I did. Okay, that's WA6LIE. And his number is 618. Okay, how did you must be starting rehab? You probably started rehab yesterday or the day before, huh?
No, negative, not yet. Maybe tomorrow. I'm doing a little rehab in the hospital for about half an hour a day, but I'm going to be going into full-time rehab perhaps tomorrow or the next day. Over.
Okay, we got it. Okay, well, we'll keep an ear out for you, and we'll look for your check-in wherever you are and whenever you can do it, Scott. Good luck to you, and hopefully things go smooth. You sound better tonight than you did the other night, so I think you've made some improvement already, at least in your speech and so on. 7-3, thank you. And again, our thoughts are with you, my friend. WA6LIE 73, and we'll look for Tom now, K6MYC, looking for KW6F.
K6MYC, KW6S. Might say that, Scott, you sound good, and I'm real glad that you still have the radio part of your life together.
Yeah, no, that worked out pretty good. Did he say anything that I did not comment on? We had it was a little bit tough right at the end of the last one. Anything that I should have commented on?
No, I don't think so. He said that he was going to be, he's doing a little bit of rehab there in the hospital, and then he'll be going full-time in the next few days, and we'll all just hope for the best.
Okay, I guess we got that part of it. Okay, fine and dandy. We missed you last night, but you're in here tonight. I knew as I thought about it, you probably had the 1296 antenna still apart, or the preamp and all that stuff disconnected, so that's why you weren't in there last night, over.
Yeah, well, I fumbled and crossed a couple of wires on the replacement LNA, which cost us a little time, and then while we were trying to hook it up just straight through without the LNA, discovered one of the connectors pretty much fell off the coax. So that one is to be repaired in the next day or so. So I'll be on, should be on the weekend. I've lost my 432 preamp as well, but I do have an antenna on 432, so I should be good tomorrow night. And but the bad LNA, I fixed it, and the replacement LNA is ready to go, so one of the two will probably be up there in the next day or two.
Okay, very good. Well, it sounds like you're making headway, and hopefully we'll be all ready for the contest. You got all the numbers you need? Okay. Judy's fanning herself here. It's about 100 in the shack. And of all things, we got a big black cat, Blackie, decided to come and lay on her lap like she's not hot enough as it is. So Blackie's laying on her lap here.
He likes the fanning.
Well, he likes the fanning. She's fanning herself with a piece of paper, and he says, "This is cool. I lay here on a nice, warm, comfortable lap, and the lady's fanning me and keeping me cool. What a deal, huh?" He didn't see us all day. He was so lonesome today. He was chasing me all over the place. Every time I drive off, he was crying. So the cats are back to their lonely selves here. Sparky slept with us last night, all night. He was just being so nice, all comfortable and everything last night. Really a good kitty. And Bootsy was out, but she came in this morning and spent quite a bit of time with us. So all the cats are having a good time with us. All right, I'll let you go. Let's see if Lee is in there. I don't know whether Lee's going to be here tonight or not, but let's see what happens. KB6 Lima Echo KB6 LEE K6MYC. Lee.
Well, good evening there, Mike. K6MYC from AF6U. America Fox 6 uniform. Remember, I have a new call sign, and my Bozo number is 1098, the countdown Bozo. Roger, roger.
Yeah, we got you. Alpha Fox 6 United. Sorry, I did forget that. My gosh. I'm just stuck in old habits of things here. That, you know, when I'm thinking your area, that call just popped into my head, and I never even gave it another thought. We'll get it straight here in a couple of years. I'll be all right, Lee, over.
Roger, roger, yeah. I'm still trying to get used to it myself. I still start announcing myself as, and then I have to catch myself. So, yeah. That's fully understandable. Anyway, yeah, you're 105 there. We got to about 86 here, and right now, temperature is about 62 degrees. The ocean breeze is coming in, and I am loving it.
Yeah, you are, and we're hating you for it. Okay, Judy wants to say the whole call again with your Bozo number and everything one more time, Lee, and she'll listen and write it down. Go ahead.
All righty. It's America A, Foxtrot F, 6, U, United. And my Bozo number is 1098. I'm the countdown Bozo.
Yep. Yeah, she's got her, and that's, of course, Lee. We're going to have trouble with the Lee thing now. I won't be able to remember your name because your call sign doesn't say it anymore. Okay. You take a final there, Lee, and we hope we'll hear you tomorrow night on 432. We heard you pretty good last week, so things are working pretty good. we hopefully hear you tomorrow night. You take it and then shoot it over to Tom, and we'll wrap it up and get on out of here. We're trying to get done through the net pretty quickly tonight so we can get in the house where it's cooler. AF6 United, K6MYC.
All right. I just have one quick question, and that is, when is Judy going to get her tech license? She's helping you out there quite a bit, and sounds like she's just about ready to take the test.
Well, I think she's got so many things on her mind right now. There's some leftover business that she's still involved in from where she moved from with her daughter and her own place there. And that should be wrapped up sort of by midsummer, and then we can start talking about this other stuff. And it would be good if she had her license, and she'll probably go beyond the tech. There's no reason to stop at the tech.
You won't be able to get me off.
Yeah, I might not be able to get a hold of this microphone again, Leo.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I hear her keep popping up in the background there every once in a while, and so yeah, I'm just thinking she's just about ready. So good luck there, Judy, and I'll say 7-3 Mike, K6MYC, back to KW6S, Tom.
Well, very good. Yeah, I was thinking about that. There's 2 shacks and multiple towers. I don't see that there's too much of a problem there. K6MYC, KW6S.
Yeah, I was going to say the same thing. We'll probably find plenty of radios, plenty of places for her to check in. And one thing for sure, she'll be doing just like Aaron does when he checks in, and he'll be checking his wife in. And we'll be checking Judy in, even if she isn't on the air at the moment that we do it. So anyway, that's good. I appreciate you guys, and she's enjoying it too, getting to know everybody there, getting to know voices and your humor and all the rest of it. So yeah, I think she's enjoying it a little bit less tonight because it's too frickin' hot out here. Okay, see you later, guys. K6MYC clear with AF6U and KW6S and going into the Bay Area. Okay, QRZ in the Bay Area, Bozo Net 2 meters, K6MYC looking at South San Jose.
N5MPD 1129.
Whiskey November India.
WB6JNN.
Okay, I got 3 of you there. Hopefully I can remember all 3. First we have Brett, N5 NPD, and he's 1129. Hang on, Brett. We'll get back to you in a second. And then I heard, who's this other one? Huh.
India.
Well, I know Jim was in there. Let me get Jim, WB6JNN. I got you, Jim, WB6JNN. And, oh, I know who it was. It was WB6. After we get Jim in there, he's 285, by the way. And then the last one was WB6WNI, and that's Gary. And damn it, Gary, 1090 or something like that, over?
QSL 1090.
Hey, I remembered it for a change. That was a wild guess.
It's a good guess. Anyway, well, I'll let you. I heard it's hot. It's only 90 down here, so we're going to let you keep moving along.
Well, thank you. You're so considerate. I appreciate that, really. Okay, let me get it over to Jim, and then we'll get it back over to Brett. 91. 91 in the shack, is that what it is? It seems hotter. I think it's because we're humid here. I don't know why we're so humid. 91, I shouldn't even be facing, but I'm
outside.
Well, we're inside outside. The barn doors are open here, so we're essentially, the only problem with being in here is we're out of the wind. If we step out of the barn, we have a nice little breeze that goes across the front of the barn almost 24/7. Anyway, Jim, WB6JNN, pretty clear copy tonight. No ripple fading or anything. Go ahead.
Yeah, okay, Mike. K6MYC. Hopefully, when I've been on no tower here, I think
take a longer transmission, Jim. I just started to move the antenna and you went away on me, over.
Yeah, I was just getting the power back up to from 25 watts. I was on 1296 last night, as you know. I used 25 watts to drive that, so I didn't have the full 50 watts here. So this should be better for you. And you might tell EIV if you talk to him about tropo duct that I believe, heard him on occasion when he was working somebody in Santa Cruz, probably KW6S, don't remember, or possibly it was somebody in Salinas. But regardless, he can give me a call. I put my number on the website there, on the comments section of the stream. And he can give me a call, and we can give it a try anytime that he wants to see if he can make it to here. I'm sure it would be a different beam heading than he uses for you. So when he's aimed at you, I don't hear him, but I have heard him on occasion. So that's EIV down there. You should have had enough time now. WB6JNN.
Yeah, Roger, Jim, solid copy, no problem. Perfect transmission with 50 watts made a big difference. I don't know why 3 dB would have made that difference. You might not have had it really at 25 watts even. Anyway, you're booming now, and we got it. KN6EIV is in Atascadero. And I don't know if he was looking at the stream. I asked him, and he said he was not watching the stream. So you may have to just send him an email to his email address on QRZ.com, over.
Yeah, well, if he calls you, I was just suggesting you tell him to either call me or if he can get to the website, he can find that on the stream. It should be, on the side of the stream, you have the comment section. So anyway, regardless, I'm pretty sure that that can be made to here, especially if he goes up on the hillside. But the tropo is pretty good along the coast. I just don't know how well it gets into San Jose, but he should be able to easily make it into Santa Cruz because that's been done many times before.
Okay, good. Well, the problem is I don't work Eric consistently in Atascadero. Some days he drives to the hill. I cannot work him from his home QTH. He's in there, but he doesn't have the best antennas, and they're down. He's only got one of two, and it fell down. So I don't know if that's been repaired. But when he's loud like he was tonight, he drove up on the hill with a small 4-element Yagi. And then maybe what he wants to do when he tries the tropo. In any case, he's not always in here, so by the time he might check in the next time, next week or the week beyond, I might forget to even mention it. That's why I said maybe you should just send him an email direct to him and give him your phone number and tell him you'd be happy to test with him there, over.
That's a good point, and I can probably do that. What's his phone call?
KN6EIV, Kilo November 6. Echo India Victor. I'm not sure the official QTH is Atascadero, but he's close there, and his name is Eric.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'll get that. Yeah, it's good hot there. The cats are both sitting right under the ceiling fan. WB6JNN.
Okay, I missed that big fade, and you just came out of it just at the time you sent your call. Anyway, yeah, give it a try. Thanks for the help with that one, Jim. Now, who else do we have in the Bay Area? Let's see, who am I forgetting? I guess I got everybody. Oh, let me shoot it over to you, Brett. You're not in the Bay Area, but you might as well be from your signal. N5 NPD K6MYC. Go ahead, Brett.
Good evening to Mike and Judy. Yep, I understand the heat. It's 93 degrees here still, and I'm in the garage, so I understand your desire to get through as fast as possible. I do have a swamp cooler going here, but yeah, it's just blowing hot air, so yeah, send it back over to you.
Well, we're blowing hot air here too, but it's not doing any cooling. I should have taken the time. I didn't think about it today. We'll get it downstairs probably for the weekend. I won't be home here tomorrow, but I have a big fan up in the attic. of the barn in the loft, as we say. And it's a big fan, and I ran it last year. It works great, and it'll blow us all over the place here. We'll have a hard time keeping our chairs from rolling. So that should help a lot when we've got these hot days. Thanks, Brett. Good to hear you. And we'll see you tomorrow, perhaps, on 432. You're booming on 2 meters here tonight. So as you're making improvements here, things keep getting better.
Yeah, very good, Mike. Yep, we'll see you tomorrow on 70 centimeters, K6NYC. This is N5NPD.
Okay, very good. How about anybody else in the Bay Area? We're missing a lot of people. Bay Area Bozo Net, 2 meters.
KT2G.
KT2G. Kilo Tango 2, Germany. I've got Judy in the shack with me. She's helping me with the logs now, Mark. KT2G, and his number is, what is it, 8? What the hell's the number, 831 or something?
It's 863, Mike. Nice to meet you.
863, thank you for that. Yeah, and his name is Mark. Well, it's not Mark, but we call him Mark because he's Italian, and we can't even pronounce his Italian name, over.
Yeah, indeed, it's Marcellino, but yeah, not a problem. Mark's fine.
Okay, very good, Mark. Great to hear you. How long are you going to be in town? You're going to be in town for the weekend?
Yeah, I'll be in town for the weekend. Unfortunately, I just came back from Italy. You know, you might recall my mom wasn't well. She passed last week, so I spent a few days in Milan with my dad.
I'm sorry to hear that, but I guess we're all going sooner or later, Mark, but it's always sort of sad when you lose a loved one, your mother particularly. I'm sorry to hear that, but anyway.
Glad he's with his dad.
What?
Glad he's with his dad.
Yeah, there you go. Anyway, so we'll, I don't know if you'll have time, but if you can, on the weekends, this is the June VHF contest weekend. We'd love to have you in there, giving your grid square and your call sign to a few people. The contest starts at 11 o'clock on Saturday morning on all bands from 6 meters through daylight, but mainly 6 meter through 1296 is the stuff that we do. So we hope we get you on 1296. Here's what I do, and I did it last year, and you may remember. Saturday night, starting at 7:30, I get on 222, and I run 222 for everybody, try to gather all the troops in one spot for 222 connection for about a half an hour. And then at 8 o'clock, we go to 432 for about an hour, or as long as it takes to get 432 filled out and work everybody. And then quarter to 9 or 9 o'clock at the latest, we go to 1296. So hopefully we can count on you for a few contacts in that period, over.
Yeah, so I took note. So Saturday night, I don't have 222, so I copied 8 at 432, 845 at 1296. And then you said during the day between 6 meters and 2 meters?
Well, 6 meters through 1296. The contest covers all the bands, all the VHF bands starting at 6 meters. And there will be a lot of people on. There should be even some sideband on 6. The band's been open right. In fact, it's open right now back east. So 6 meters have been very lively. What I suggest, though, if you can get on during the day or any other time, the contest is running continuously from 11 a.m. on Saturday for the next 24 hours, and then on the rest of the day through Sunday up till 8 o'clock. On Sunday night, we do not have the 2-meter net because the contest runs till 8 o'clock, and the net starts at 7:30. So we usually cancel the net on the contest weekend night. Over.
Okay, I got it down. Thanks for the reminder. I was not aware. Last year, I think I did a similar contest. I think it was in the late July or August time frame. So that was probably a different one. But yeah, I took note. What's the name of this contest? So I look up the roads in the exchange.
Now, this is the biggest contest of the year. ARRL June VHF contest is what they call it. ARRL June VHF UHF contest. But it really goes on up through the microwave frequencies. And it's the big one. The ARRL sponsors 3 every year, one in June, the big one, and then one in September, about mid-September as I recall, and another one in early January. So we have 3 chances with different tropo conditions, obviously, around the year. So it does give us some different conditions on different bands throughout the year. But June is the most popular one where you get most contacts. And you'll work some people, I'm sure, on 1296 that you've never worked before. Over.
Yeah, no, okay. Sounds like fun. I guess everyone calls on the calling frequencies or thereabouts, right?
Yeah, the calling frequency is what we're using. It doesn't bother anybody at that point. And so we use the calling frequencies on all 3 of those, 1296, 100, 432, 100, and 222, 100, over.
Got it. And I'll look up on the ARRL website. I'll be there.
Yeah, well, it's a simple rules. You just get the other guy's call. You exchange grid squares. That's all you have to do. You don't have to give reports. You can. And names and stuff, but most of the time the simplest contact is your call, my call, and your grid square and my grid square, and Rogers both ways, over.
Got it.
All right, very good.
A friend at the Stanford dish, I'll see if I can maybe go and do portable from there. Otherwise, I'll just do it from home.
Yeah, well, it's a good location up there. I used to work up there, so I've done that several times, working from the mobile up there. And you can, of course, see the whole Bay Area. You actually have a shot over the coastal range and into this part of the country here. You've got a good shot from your place, but it's even better from the Stanford Hill, over.
Oh, yeah. No, thanks for the tip.
All righty. Take care, Mark. Thank you. And we'll look for you tomorrow night if you can make it. KT2G in Los Altos, K6MYC, Bozo Net. Anybody else?
KB6WSC.
Okay, Kilo Bravo 6 Whiskey, I'm sure, KB6 Whiskey Foxtrot Charlie. KB6 Whiskey Foxtrot Charlie, that's 775. And that's Mike. And I guess you worked Bill A6 earlier on 6 meters, didn't you?
Roger. And KF6 QCH might be around as well. He was on earlier.
Okay. Well, we'll get Jimmy logged in here, and then we'll see if we can hear him. Have you got him? Have you got Mike in here? Okay, and then the other one would be KF6, Kilo Foxtrot 6 QCH. KF6 QCH. Jimmy, I wonder if you're hearing me tonight. KF6 QCH 88787 or something. I cannot remember the number. I'm sorry. Let's hear if we can get it from you. KF6 QCH, K6MYC, over.
KF6MYC, QCH, Kilo Foxtrot 6
Yeah, repeat your Bozo number about 3 times. We have to catch you on an up fade. We got everything else, Jimmy. Just your Bozo number 3 times. I did not hear you come back, Jimmy. The KF6 QCH. Give us your Bozo number, Jimmy. Give us your Bozo number 3 times, please. Over. Mark, he's gone down in the noise. Not Mark, I'm sorry. Mike, KB6 Whiskey Foxtrot Charlie. Can you give us his Bozo number if you're copying him?
Yeah. I can, Mike, if you want.
Yeah, go ahead.
787.
All righty. Thanks. Boy, Jimmy was up for a minute there, and then he just went right down and gone. I couldn't even tell he come back to me the last couple times. Okay, thanks, Jimmy. 7-3. Okay, who else do we have? K6MYC Bozo, last call in the Bay Area, please. Nothing heard, okay.
711.
711, we hear you, John. That's K6, Mexico, Italy. 711. And you can help Judy a lot, John, if you do it more in a formal format. Come in and say K6MI 711. I think you did that. I don't think you give your call, though. You just give us 711, which is enough for me, of course. But give Judy your call and then the 711 real clearly, over.
You bet. K6 Mike Italy, music instructor, 711. And I only shorten it when I think I'm trying to get in edgewise with some other people.
Oh, I understand, Mike. It's not a problem. And Judy said thank you. When she hears the whole call with the number, she can get it down now. She's getting pretty good at this.
Yeah, I was going to be up on the mountain today, but I guess we're leaving tomorrow early, bright and early.
You say you were not on the mountain?
Didn't go today, but we are going tomorrow morning, bright and early.
Okay. Very good, John. Well, maybe we'll see you from up there if you want to do some tests. You can always reach me on the phone if you want to get on for a certain band. I can give you any band you want up there that you know I have here. And good evening to Jim. 73's to you, John, but don't hesitate to call me on the cell from up there if you have cell coverage. And I'll be happy to try and get on if I can. The only day I'm not going to be home is tomorrow. I'll be home later in the day, but not in the early part of the day. I have 3 doctors or medical visits all in a row here. There you go. Any other day is fine, John, so Friday would be, I'm all okay for Friday. And Saturday, too, in the morning. Okay. W6PQL booming in, K6MYC.
Yeah, hi, Mike. Pretty warm everywhere today, I guess. I was out there golfing, and it was toasty. Had a good game, though, so I can't complain. K6MYC, W6PQL.
Oh, you shot under 100, huh?
Yeah, 82, actually.
Not a bad score. Wow, wow. Everybody likes that score. It's not your best, but certainly in the range of you're getting consistent there. Very good. Yeah, it was probably toasty out there, but not as bad as it is here. We were 105 today. I finished up the water drip line. I have 400 feet of drip line now running along the fence on my perimeter along Road 216, getting from my front driveway area where I have a watering system, and then I coupled into that watering system and ran down the fence line down the road 400 feet, and we've got a bunch of trees. We're trying to save some little oaks and stuff, and so we're going to put water down there, and I got it all in today. One little glitch, I had one fitting that leaked, but other than that, we did pretty good, even though it was hot. And I was tired, and I went in the pool, and it was glorious today, over.
Oh, I'll bet it was. Yeah, mine's ready to swim, too. I have a solar heater on it. You probably don't need it over there, but over here, we have that marine layer that comes in after a couple of days. It gets pretty cool. So, anyway, it's one of those systems that doesn't require any energy to run. Once you get it charged up, it's you're just circulating water. The pump doesn't have any pressure to work against. It's just charging it up initially, so pretty neat system. And I'm running off the batteries tonight, air conditioning and everything. From 3 o'clock to midnight, it's always the place is always on batteries. But so far, so good. About 11 o'clock, I'll run out of battery margin. I'll probably have to switch it over back to PG&E. It does that automatically. I don't have to do anything, but it'll last at least until 11 o'clock tonight. By then, it should be cool enough, though. K6MYC, and it did get to 98 here, W6PQL.
Yeah, you got pretty warm then. He's in Fremont. Very good. Well, we're running off-grid completely. I haven't touched PG&E except one time about a week and a half ago. We had a kind of a dark day, and Tracy came in over the weekend and ran the dryer pretty heavily in the wash machine, and we had started with a low battery to start with. So but nothing since. I haven't had to turn PG&E on at all. So we're running on batteries with a good margin. We're also running the pool pumps now, and we've just upped the time to 2 hours on the pool pumps, and we're running air conditioning or swamp coolers at both ends of the house. So I'll be checking my batteries at the end of the day here to see how I look, but I think we're in good shape. We're getting lots of sun. W6PQL, and then perhaps others, K6MYC.
Well, let's see if the live stream is any indicator that's accurate. You're at 58% right now, so you're probably okay.
Yeah, if you can see it on live stream, you're better than me. I guess it's in a corner over there, but it's very tiny, and I can't visually see it with my eyes. But when Aaron shuts off the live stream, then of course it gets full size on my screen. So 80% would be just wonderful. Without the swamp coolers and the pump, it probably would be with 100% right now, or 98 anyway. But that's not bad. So we're not pulling it down to a point where it's any danger overnight of getting anywhere near 20%.
No, I don't think so. Your solar panels will take care of things in the morning, as do mine. So you're in good shape.
All right, let me get out of here. Let's see. We're trying to get out of here, but it's lingering on here, and I'm getting long-winded. We got to get out of this hot shack. It's about 92 in here, she said. Anybody else in the Bay Area? K6MYC Bozo Net before we go to Oakley.
K6USY.
Oh, there's Aaron, K6USY. Good evening, Aaron. Let's see. Bill, KAA6S, had a question, but I think he's long gone. He was having a little trouble with his FT8, being a newbie to that mode. His number is 1079, by the way. Aaron's 1079. Okay, and then of course his wife is Brittany, K6ZKA 1100. All right. Anyway, he was able to work people, but when he wanted to hear, he saw somebody calling CQ, he couldn't get them to. When he would click on them or double click on them, it wouldn't go into the box that would transmit to that person. So he's obviously doing something wrong or missing something, but he's probably long gone here. Over.
Yeah, I talked with him last night on 1296 before he got into the shack, and I think he was just clicking and not double clicking. So hopefully he figures that out. But yeah, I got the stream started, and then I had to put kids to bed. My wife was at a thing for her work, and I just realized I'm not putting out full power. Here we go. There we go. That's 100 watts. So yeah, I had to get the kids to bed, so didn't have a chance to check in earlier.
No worries at all. Had a pretty good net going here. I don't know, where are we? About 35 or so. I haven't even gotten to Sacramento or anywhere else yet, so we better move on here. Anybody else in the Bay Area before we go to Oakley? K6MYC. Okay, nothing heard. So, Aaron, anything further? Otherwise, I'll go and call KN6 Radio Oscar.
Nope, nothing else. I will be standing by K6USY Delta Mike 06.
Perfect. how about Ken? Are you in the shack tonight, Ken? N6 Radio Oscar, N6RO, N6 Radio Oscar, K6MYC. I hear another voice in there, but maybe I'm not pointed at you. Give me your number, over.
Sounded like Clear Lake.
It's Dave, N1PPP.
Okay, thank you. We'll put Dave and Kent down. Here we go. N1PPP. And his number is 336. His name is Dave. And then we have Kent as a KA6. KA6OSX 160. Thank you, Dave. I heard parts of you there. KA6OSX and N1PPP. Dave, go ahead. Now it's faded at the moment, but we got you. You're logged in, Dave. Somebody else tell him he's logged in.
You got that, Dave? You are logged in. We got you. WA60IB. You're welcome. Adios.
Yeah, boy, he's just a squeak in there at the moment. He'll come up in a minute. Anyway, 7-3, Dave. Thank you. Good to hear you. Look for you tomorrow night. Okay, one more call, N6 Radio Oscar. How about it, N6RO, Ken? Yeah, he'll probably pop back in here later. Let me go to Sacramento. You can point toward Nevada and tell him we got him, would you, Ken?
Yeah, I sure can. N7WT, we got you. Thanks a lot, WA60IB.
Did he acknowledge?
Okay, very good. Yeah, gotcha. You got a pretty good signal, actually. N7WT, WA60IB.
Tell him we'll be up there in about 5 minutes.
Roger. We'll be, Mike will be back up towards your way in about 5 minutes. We're in Sacramento right now. Roger, okay.
All right, very good. Good to hear Larry tonight. In Sacramento, KJ6KFB or KO6KD. Are you guys there?
KE6ILX.
Whoever that was, give it to us several times. Your audio is not continuous. I think you're breaking up a little bit. Say it again, please.
It's Jeff in Grass Valley, ILX.
Oh, okay. I'm not pointed that way. Jeff, good evening. You're way down from normal, though. KE6ILX. KE6ILX. His number's 96, Jeff. I'm not sure why I'm not hearing you better, Jeff. Let me go get you here. Let's see if that's any better. KE6ILX, are you on the whole loop? Over?
No, I've got 5 elements of a 9 sitting on top of the ladder rack. Should be a little better now.
Yeah, that's a lot better. What did you do?
Oh, I turned the amp on, so I'm back up to 400 watts and the small beam on top of the truck.
Yeah, okay. Well, you're doing fine, and I was not pointed at you. I was toward West Sacramento, so I had you in a null. Anyway, good to hear you, and hopefully we'll hear you some during the contest on whatever bands you can get on, Jeff. Over.
Yeah, I'm still. It'll be last minute if I go out and do something, but I'll figure it out. But I'll be on at least some of the time, no matter what. So, all right, I'll let you move on. KE6ILX. We're going back to the barn.
Okay, very good. 7-3. Don't forget, if you do get the chance, Saturday night, Saturday night 222 at 7:30. 8 o'clock is 4:32, and we get everybody together, so it's the time to work a whole bunch of people quickly. And then 1296 somewhere between 8:45 and 9 o'clock to about 9:30. Over.
Okay, I'm not sure if I'll have any of the, with the transverter I probably will not have 222. I may have 1296 because that's a separate radio. I'm not sure yet, but we'll figure it out. So we'll be on least on 2 meters, 6 meters, and 432 for sure.
Okay, yeah, well, I don't do 6 meters at night. I figure there's enough time through the day and evening and tomorrow morning, Saturday morning and Sunday morning, and through the day to get 6 meters, but I do 222. I do the tough bands, 222, 432, 1296 at that time in the evening on Saturday. So if you make it, you make it. We'll take you if you're there. 7-3, thank you, Jeff. 6MYC.
Hello, Jeff. Bozo 939.
Who was that last call again with your Bozo number, please?
939 N6RZJ, over.
N6RZJ, good evening, Dan. N6RZJ, 939. And you're sounding pretty good tonight. Thanks very much for coming in, Jeff. Dan, go ahead.
Just checking in and I'll be gone. N6RZJ.
Okay, in and out then, 73s. And look for you tomorrow night if you can make it. N6RZJ, in and out, K6MYC. Anybody else?
RZJ 250
Delta uniform.
Yeah, Roger.
There was 2 of you. I got somebody ending in uniform.
Yes, Mike, this is Kilo 6, Victor Delta uniform, K6 VDU, Bozo number 1081.
Yeah, Roger Nelson, very good. K6 VDU, K6MYC. You were in there with somebody else. I didn't catch you right away. What was your Bozo number again?
1081, 1081.
Okay, very good, Nelson. Thank you much for the 1081. Appreciate it, and good to hear you. Better signal tonight than the other night, so I don't know what was going on. Must have been just conditions the other night, but you're pretty good here this evening. I'm keeping it short. It's almost 100 degrees in the shack. We're trying to get out of here, so we're not going to rag you much tonight, Nelson. I hope you understand. K6 VDU, K6MYC.
Yes, Mike, understood. And, 7-3, K6 video here. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Nelson. 73. Anybody else? How about KJ6KFB or KO6KD?
KR6MR, Bozo 759.
Okay, we got you, John. KR6MR. KR6 Mike Romeo and 759. Good evening. And we didn't hear much on 1296, but we got you logged in there. I guess you were there, weren't you?
Roger. I was able to copy you and a few others, but I guess you could not hear me. I guess another 10 dB would do wonders. Over.
Yeah, I don't know why we didn't hear you. Apparently, we just didn't get that magic up fade that we needed. But anyway, good to work you. And thanks for your participation on 1296. And, of course, we'll look for you on Saturday night. One way or the other, we're going to squeak a contact with you there. What's your grid? Are you in Charlie Mike 99?
Charlie Mike 98. Over.
Oh, still the 98 one, huh?
Yeah, unless there's another earthquake.
All righty. Okay, I'm pointed right at Bill. Have you heard Bill tonight, John, at all?
No, I haven't been monitoring the
lost you, John. I guess I must have had the button pushed and I didn't realize that I was pointed all the way up to north. I did not get your response about Bill. Over. boy, you're in a null right now. Let's see. I don't think I can get Dan to repeat because Dan's gone. He wanted to be in and out quickly. We'll just have to keep trying for Bill, but I haven't heard Bill, and I haven't heard Darren at all tonight. KJ6KFB, Darren. How about AJ6 Queen Lima? How about you, George? AJ6QL. Okay, let me try for Reading. KD6 Sugar Whiskey. KD6 Sugar Whiskey. It was good to work you on 6 the other night. K6MYC. KD6SW. K6MYC. Over.
Yeah, good evening, Mike.
Very, very light again tonight. Boy, I don't know what the hell's going on with our conditions between us. Something's changed in the path or something, Rich. Something's changed in the path because I'm just not getting you at all anywhere near where you used to be. Hopefully that's just band conditions. Let me try one more time and then we'll listen for Jerry. KD6SW for a quickie. K6MYC. Over.
Okay, my signals are starting to come back up again. You were up to about S9 and then you went down into the grass. So it's saying it's about 80 degrees here right now and cooler weather. 86.
I could hear you talking, but I didn't get much. But probably good enough for a Q3 contact. We've got you logged in anyway.
Number?
145. And that's Rich. Let's see if I can hear Jerry here. Let's see if I can get Jerry in here. KO6HS. KO6HS, K6MYC. Jerry, how are you doing? It doesn't look like Jerry's here. One more call. KO6HS. If you're there, you're in a null. I'm not hearing anything. KO6HS, K6MYC, calling and listening.
Roger on a null. It's a huge null. KO6HS 230. Hello, Mike. We are out here. KO6HS 230, and probably won't be able to climb out of this hole here. So we'll give it a try. Over.
Yeah, I hear your voice, but I didn't get the first part. Who am I talking to? Give me your call and your Bozo number several times. Over.
That's me. 230.
Okay, we got it that time, Jerry. Boy, the conditions are just punk up your way for some reason. I don't know what's wrong. Everything seems to be normal here. Anyway, 7373, and we'll look for you over the weekend. We will look for you over the weekend. We'll look for you on the weekend around the start times and evening times on 2 meters here. We'd love to get your Charlie Mike 89. Charlie November 80, I guess it is. I'm sorry. Charlie November 80. 73 Jerry, 73's to you, Rich. KD6SW and KO6HS, K6MYC. It's about Q3, Jerry. There's a signal in there, but boy, I just can't get more out of it. It seems like it's going on a different path or something. All right, 7-3, my friend. See ya. And maybe we'll catch you over the weekend here. KO6HS, K6MYC, 7-3. And there is no net, no 2-meter net on Sunday night. No 2-meter net Sunday night, over.
Roger, got it. Roger.
Because the contest isn't over till 8 o'clock. You could get in there and work us if you want. We'll be happy to make contact with you. We'll be looking on that frequency and also down on 200, over.
Roger, copy. I'll see what we can do.
All right, 7-3. Anybody else before we go to Nevada? K6MYC.
KO6 Katie.
Oh, there you are, finally. K06KD, sorry we missed this morning. We didn't even wake up till almost 9 o'clock.
Well, I stuck around till about 9:30 or so and kept dozing off in the chair. If you want to go up to Nevada and catch those guys and then come back, I'll wait.
Yeah, okay. Do you know if Darren's in here tonight?
I have not heard from Darren at all, except earlier today, so I guess he's probably not.
Okay, well, I'll go to Nevada, and then I'll come back and stop quickly for you. But I'll be in there tomorrow as well. I won't be very long. If I'm there at all, it'll be really quick at closer to 7:30 than 8 o'clock because I got to be out of here at 8:30. I've got doctor's appointments all day tomorrow.
Tomorrow's the day Bob comes back, too.
Was he back today?
No, nobody was there. Not a word of anybody. I thought I heard somebody whistle once or twice, but I could barely hear him. I thought, good Lord, the band's in bad shape if that's you.
No, it wasn't me. I did not whistle.
Well, maybe in your sleep you did, and it just kind of, no, never mind.
I was whistling in my sleep, I think. Okay. I'll catch you in a minute. Let me get Nevada. Here we go.
Right.
WA6HNA. 803 on your way to Nevada.
Okay, we got two of you here. Hang on a second, Dan. WA6HNA. WA6HNA. That's Greg. Geez, I forgot the number, Greg. I'm sorry.
Hi, Mike. Good evening. Yeah, so 1013 WA6HNA.
Thank you very much. Good to hear you. I don't think Phil is going to be in here. He usually has company here. Well, I don't know about tonight. Maybe he will be here.
Oh, he's here. Hey, Phil, give him a ring.
WB6GGY, Whiskey Baker 6, Golf Yankee, Bozo 884. Over.
Very good, Phil. Nice to hear you, booming signal. Good to hear both you and Greg in here. Thank you very much. And good signals. You know we're going to be moving along quick. We're not going to rag shoot much tonight. We've been doing too much of it already. But it's about 95 in the shack, and we're just bursting here. Judy's sweating, and so am I. So we want to get out of here in a few minutes. Anyway, thanks for calling in, and we'll maybe look for you guys over the weekend, certainly, on the contest weekend here. 73 is WA6HNA, and then you turn it over to Phil, K6MYC.
Hey, Mike. Yeah, I'm going to be up on a mountaintop with a bike race for part of the weekend, and I think maybe I'll try to work some contacts. I'm doing communications for him, so I'll try to do a little mountaintopping while I'm there. Anyway, good to hear you, and go get cooled off. Back over to WB6GGY, WA6HNA 73.
And WB6GGY, and a correction there, Mike. Ladies do not sweat, they glisten. Ladies glisten. WB6GGY 73, my friend, and 73 to Judy there, and we're at 87 degrees here outside. 73.
Well, Judy's definitely glistening, and she's beautiful when she does it, too.
Roger. And
she's laughing her head off here. Okay, good, great comment, Phil. Thank you. And I won't be on in the morning because I might just get there for a moment around 8 o'clock, but I'll be gone. I'll only be in there for very, very short contacts at 8 o'clock, maybe to say hi to Bob, and then we'll be back to normal on Friday. I overslept this morning. We didn't wake up till, by the time I got a shower, it was after 9.
Yeah, you have an N6RO, I believe it was, that also was trying to check in with you.
I'll get N6RO right now. Would you put down N6 Radio Oscar? N6RO, that's Kim. And 835 N6RO. Can you hear me in this direction, Ken? Over?
Oh, yeah. You're about at 7 to 8. Mighty fine. K6MYC, N6RO. 835, high temperature 100, and it's currently 94 in the shack, and my dinner is ready on the stove, and hi to Judy, and over and out.
Hi, Ken. Go have a lovely dinner and stay cool.
That's getting hard to do this day.
All right, very good. Thanks for checking in, Ken, and we'll see you tomorrow night with that big booming 432 signal.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay, here we go. Thanks. Anybody else before we go into Nevada? K6MYC, Bozo Net. AJ6 Queen Lima. KW6T. WA6 LOL. Where in the hell's Dave? He's missing tonight. Okay, well, anyway, let's go to Nevada. Here we go. Okay, there's Nevada, and we've already got N7WT. We're looking for Richard, KB6R, KD6BQ, KD6BQ, K6MYC.
Yeah, good evening, Mike. K6MYC in the net, KD6BQ in Washoe Valley, and number 249, over.
Roger. Judy got it all, and you could slow it down just a little bit for Judy. She's getting it, though. She's keeping up pretty well here tonight. Thank you. KD6BQ 249, Richard, Washoe Valley. Good signal. Very good signal. And we'll look for you tomorrow night, of course, on 432. And then don't forget about the get-together. We will be live streaming the Saturday night get-together during the VHF contest, so you could also check us out on the live stream. Make sure you know when we're going to be pointed your way and who's on and who isn't. So whoever I can hear, you'll be able to hear at least as a call sign. KD6BQ, K6MYC.
Okay, thanks, Mike. Yeah, that'll be helpful. That'll keep track of where other people are doing, so it gives us a shot of knowing who's on and where to point and who to yell at, if we can make connection. I'm looking forward to the contest there. Hopefully we get some good 6-meter stuff, and hopefully some people come up on sideband, over.
Yeah, that'd be nice. I'll be looking on 6 during the day on 125 and thereabouts, so maybe we'll get some contacts on the band that way. All right, let's see. I did work Larry already, but I'll stand by and see if Larry's there. And of course, I don't know. I think Daniel will be there as well. We might even also have Stan, K7SUN, and we haven't heard Dale for some time, so maybe hopefully he'll be ready to have something on the air for the contest. Let's see. Larry, N7WT, over. Larry's in and out. Okay. KE7UQL. KE7UQL. Daniel, are you there?
272 is here. KE7UQL, over.
Okay, very good, Daniel. KE7UQL. KE7UQL, number 249. And that's Richard. That's Daniel, of course. Okay, Daniel, good signal. You got a very good signal. You must have really improved the 2-meter location or something. You're over.
Yes, I'm getting ready to
that's why it's so good right now.
On top of that 2-meter, and I am 272, over.
Yeah, what I said, I may have said it wrong, but 272, we got you. And Larry's in there. Good evening, Larry.
Yeah, I suppose, I was on 1296 last night, Mike. CW over and over again, as you asked for it on streaming, only heard you briefly for a word or two on my radio, but I sent to CW every time you asked for it for about 20 minutes. Anyway, I never even saw a flip of it hit the screen. N7WT.
Well, I never heard you. We knew you were in there, but I never heard you. I did work Daniel, though. That's strange. See, normally I hear you when I hear Daniel. But we were a little bit late. We didn't get up your way till about 10 minutes past 8. So we missed a window of 8:08 or 8:05. It was a little bit late, but we did have a nice peak on Daniel at about 8:20. And I guess you were hearing us for quite some time there, but I was putting smoke in the antenna, 600 watts or so. So I'm glad you were hearing us, but I never heard a bit of CW, not a trace of CW from you, over.
I hope I'm not doubling with you. You went right into the noise. You went from S9 into the noise right now, into the noise. And I can say I sent it to CW for about 20 minutes. Every time you asked, I sent it. And I actually kept sending it in between constantly. But anyway, you never heard anything, and I never saw anything on the screen. Nothing, usually I can see those little blips on the screen when I get through to you, but it wasn't there. The radio just didn't make it last night. Sending 35 watts, but it wasn't enough for last night. Conditions were lousy. 10 WC.
Yeah, I guess it wasn't enough, Larry. I'm sorry we didn't hear you. Everything was normal here, and to my knowledge, I had no noise. Everything appeared normal. Signals were down from everybody. However, everybody's signal was down, so conditions was not good. Hopefully it'll be better on Saturday night. Hopefully it'll be better Saturday night around 8:30, 9 o'clock when we go to 1296 for the contest there. Let me see if Stan is here. K7SUN, are you here, Stan? Okay, nothing from Stan. How about Dale? KJ6 India X-ray, is he around anywhere, Larry? I don't hear Dale either. Okay, well... I'm going to say 73s to you guys. We're trying to get out of here. I'm going to go back quickly to Sacramento and then down to Porterville, and then we're out of here. So let me go back to Sacramento. We'll see you all tomorrow night. Can get on 432. 73s, guys. KD6BQ, N7WT, K7UQL, K6MC, clear and going back to Sacramento. Roger, 73, Richard.
K7UQL, 73.
73, Daniel. Okay. Well, I'm pointed your way more or less. K06KD, K6MYC.
Oh, yeah, great signal. Sounds great. Actually, I just heard from Darren. He's out on this side of town with his wife taking care of some things. So if you could check him in, and KJ6KFB, whatever it is, 756, I guess. I'm 759 or 77. What the hell is my number? 776. Anyway, one thing I wanted to say about 6 meters Monday. Dan N6RZ Jake went up to 150, and we chatted a little bit, and he said, "Yeah, you've got things out of adjustment on that radio." So anyway, we played around with it a little bit. He goes, "Okay, now you sound a million times better." And he said, "If you had been this way, Mike would have heard you fine." So things were out of adjustment here. I think I'm slowly learning more about the radio. So that's that. Hopefully next Monday things will be okay, and I won't have that problem. But yeah, you're right. There was something wrong here. It was the loose nut behind the microphone.
Yeah, no, I talked to Dan on 1296 yesterday, and he gave me the rundown. And he said, yeah, you came way, way up when you turned the mic gain up. So sounds like that problem solved. You're certainly doing good tonight here. There is some fading. You went down pretty close to the noise at the end of that, but we got everything all okay. And let me get Judy to write Darren in here. Hang on just a second. everybody in here. And Bill, I won't be in there for more than maybe 5 or 10 minutes tomorrow morning, if I'm lucky. So it's going to be real tight tomorrow morning, but I may get 5 or 10 minutes with you guys, and then I'll be gone. And then Friday be back to normal, and then Saturday, of course, over on 20 meters. 7-3 for now. KO6KD, K6MYC.
Roger. I understand. Okay, sounds good. Big signal tonight. Looks really good. Sounds great. And I'm hearing some of the other guys, too, that I typically do not. So I think we've got very good propagation tonight. Thank you, Mike. Good evening to Judy. And, yeah, it's warm here, too. I do not have the air conditioning on. It's 94 degrees inside the shack here. So get inside where it's a little cooler. We'll see you in the morning for a short time, 7-3. And good night. K6MYC and the Bozos. Everybody around waving. KO6KD out.
Good night, Bill.
Good night, Bill.
Good night, Bill. KM6SR.
Okay, let's go to Porterville quickly.
KE6BK, Eddie, you on tonight for the 2-meter Bozo Net? KE6BK with K6MYC and KM6SRR standing by.
.45 contacts tonight.
Yeah, I got 44.
Well, I think we doubled up on one. You're probably right. 44 is probably a better number.
Eddie, on tonight for the 2-meter Bozo Net, KE6BK. Well, I'm not hearing him, Mike. Guess he's not there. Too hot in the shack, maybe.
Yeah, like it is too hot in the shack for us, too. We're going to go QRT very quickly. Aaron 73s, thank you for your help. And everybody else that's on here, Rob, thank you. We'll see you tomorrow for 4:30 from the house where it'll be cooler, I hope. KM6SRR, K6USY, and whoever, K6MYC, clear and closing.
All righty, good night, Mike. K6USY.
Good night.
Good night, Aaron. K6USY, KM6SRR.
Yeah, good night, Rob, and good night to everybody on YouTube dropping the stream right now. K6USY, DMO6.